Tell me why there was this big ass spider on the roof on top of my head this morning. Now, the spider wasn't actually on my head, but he was like sitting right above where I'm sitting right now. I already killed him and took him out, but I don't know why spiders do that. Like, I don't like bugs or spiders or anything like that, or especially anything that has more eyes than I do. And it was just really nasty. I sprayed him with the Raid, and then as he was dying, I saw him reach out with one of his legs, and he was like he was pointing at me like, I'm going to get my revenge on you. So it creeped me out even more. So I just scraped him off the ceiling. But I had a similar experience with the spider when I lived at my mother's house, and this spider actually was the size of my fist, and he was sitting like right over the computer, and then it's like they want you to see them looking at you. So they kind of creep me out. That's what I don't like about spiders. It's like they lie in wait and try to plot against you while you're there. I saw him, and as soon as I like saw that it was actual spider, I just like jumped up and I hauled ass upstairs and told my mom. Also, I got to take out a mosquito this morning. It was a 2-for-1. I took out a spider and a mosquito, two with one bottle of Raid. So I'm glad this mosquito I actually got. Like, I tried to negotiate with the other mosquito. I told you in the other video, but this one I just sprayed him because I didn't think he'd take me up on my offer because the other mosquito didn't. Anyways, I don't think I've ever really met anyone that left cigarettes ashes in the bathtub. Like, I've never seen that before I came here. It's kind of weird. But, okay, I'll be honest. I don't watch the Golden Globes. However, I noticed, I was reading, as I was on the news site this morning, that the Golden Globes apparently don't have any black nominations from what I was reading. So, I guess that's kind of why I don't watch shows like that. Because I feel the lack of representation of our people, black people, and people of color, but especially black people, it's very disrespectful, and it shows a complete lack of respect. And I think it's on purpose. And I don't like how people want to appropriate our culture all day, as far as the dreadlocks and all this other stuff. They'll appropriate the culture. The dumb, like white people, they don't mind doing that. But when it comes to actually recognizing us, it's like we always get snubbed. And I know this isn't the first time that they've snubbed us, but it just kind of gets tiring. It's like, why would you do that? Why can't you appreciate our black people as far as their contributions to art and acting and all of the other things that they do in entertainment? I just don't feel like it's fair. And I know I'm not the only person that feels that way, but like I said, I think that's heavily impacted my decision not to really watch the Oscars because I don't like the lack of representation that we get. It's very disrespectful to us, and I don't see how they're genuinely okay with that. I mean, they might be doing it on purpose as a publicity stunt and just to create more chaos and uproar concerning the Oscars. But at the same time, I think it's done on purpose, and I think they do that to try and promote it a little bit, but trying to get people angry. I guess they think it'll somehow make more people tune in. I don't have any plans of watching it, but I just don't like the whole lack of respect that we get in the entertainment industry. It's like, no matter how much they give us our shows and, sitcoms, and they can say all these great things, how they said great things about, Kerry Washington for her role in Scandal, and, all these other people, these shows, the ones Blackish or whatever, that sitcom and everything. It hasn't been out long, but it's like we can do all of this and they still just don't want to give us, a fair shake. I don't see why they have to do things like that. Just like Floyd Mayweather said when he got off, he was doing the interview with the white guy, "You never give me a fair shake." And I do think that's in part a lot, I do think it's potentially because of his race. I know boxing and, the Oscars and all that stuff, it's different, but the point I'm trying to make is the same, that I feel like white people in the entertainment industry just don't want to give us a fair shake. And it's sad that we have to go through this in 2016. Do I expect the world to be perfect? No. However, I do feel like we can be a lot closer to treating people in other ethnicities more fairly than we are now. And, anybody who denies that is a liar, or they're genuinely ignorant. I just don't see how people feel it's okay to just completely disregard blacks and their contributions to America when we pretty much built the damn country. So it's very unfortunate that the Oscars is doing this. I saw that how an article said what Jada Pinkett Smith may, I guess, boycott the Oscars because of the lack of color, and I don't blame her, to be honest. I don't even really watch Jada Pinkett Smith. I've seen Set It Off was my movie though. Like seriously, she is like I haven't really watched a whole bunch of movies, but I love Set It Off. But like I agree with that. I wouldn't be going either. I don't see myself going out, like, you know, if I were in her position, if I were a celebrity. Clearly I'm not. I'm on the bus like I told you guys 500,000 times if you've seen the videos. But yeah, there's no way in hell I'd go to that. I don't care. There's no, like, seriously, enough is enough. I'm sick of us being disregarded. This is Benny Sunshine. Stay posted.